What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, as you can see, we're going to be looking at Solana, we're going to look at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, VONG, which is the Russell 1000, and the S&P 500. Guys, the markets are doing some pretty incredible stuff over the past couple of days. A couple of days ago, we saw a massive reversal breakout across the board within a lot of these cryptocurrencies, or specifically with Solana, and I believe it was Ethereum and Bitcoin. You can see Solana broke out from its price resistance here of 190, exploded all the way up to 213. XRP didn't see that, so I will take that back. We only saw some small run from 280 to maybe 314. So I guess a reasonable little run to the upside here. Nothing, to write home about, but it was a little spike. Ethereum broke out from $4,280 all the way up to $4,900. We actually hit almost $5,000. Bitcoin had a run from 110 to 124. VONG had a little pump from 112 to maybe 114. Same thing with the S&P. So we're going to now kind of discuss and go over what's to expect for the rest of this week here. Some resistances to hit, some supports that we need to, pay attention to, and stuff like that. So definitely make sure to stay tuned, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into today's episode. So guys, diving into the technical analysis, current coin market cap, quick refresh to get on the page here, 43 on fear and greed. That's a good sign. The lower we are in the fear and greed, in my opinion, the more room and potential we have to exploding up and heading higher up in the near future here. So to me, I'd much rather see markets oversold than overbought because it gives us opportunity to buy in with the expectations of markets exploding. Or honestly, at this point, we can short crypto. So even if we're oversold or overbought, it doesn't matter. But I like either ends of the spectrum. When we float around in the middle, it's a little bit harder. I know 43 is pretty neutral, but we are slowly starting to correct back down. I mean, it would be better in red or green, but either way, I do think we look pretty good. You can see we are starting to correct downwards here on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, XRP, BNB. Lots of these cryptos are pulling back lower, which is all right. I really do think it's all right moving forward. And you can see yesterday we talked about, what does this mean here? We just had a major, massive explosion. You can see all these cryptos. We were tracking the bull flag formation here. Then we called the rally. You can see us exploding outside, rallying to the upside. And now we're starting to consolidate back down. And while we consolidate back down, we're looking to see if we can draw a new technical indicator, a new pattern here. To start with XRP, I still am pretty bullish long-term. On XRP, we have this huge rally up, this huge flagpole, and then this is the flag as we start to descend downwards. And then zooming in even closer, we have a shorter kind of descending fractal lower high, lower low pattern that's heading downwards here. And we are inside. I mean, you could probably, if you were crazy, you could even jump to the hourly chart because there's probably some sort of smaller technical indicator here to pay attention to. This one, I don't even know. I don't know if I would track it, but you certainly could. You know what I'm saying? But either way, zooming out back to the 4 hour, I think that's the furthest I like to go. And you can see how there is a much larger one here. And you can see how we rejected off moving average, and we are kind of consolidating back down here. So it'll be interesting to see where we move to right now. We could be setting up a higher low. This is now the second confirmation. Maybe we'll have a third one and slowly start to scale up. Ideally, what we're looking for, though, the easiest, biggest confirmation for us to buy in would be just a simple closure above major resistance here. We have we have green and we have blue as a downtrend. So if we can breach this, I would very likely expect us to rally forward, explode to the upside here. So I'm hoping we see that, but that might take a while. That could very easily take a while. So we're going to have to be kind of patient and put XRP on the back burner, which I don't like to do, but it is something that we're going to have to do for right now. We did just make a huge trade. I think it was a 70% profit off an Ethereum trade here, which we might be able to take advantage of now, which is cool. We'll talk about that in a second. We bought in when we closed right above here for an easy rally to the upside. Now we're almost thinking that there might be something like this to take place here, which would be another opportunity to buy in, which we'll set up for at least in the near future. But you can see here, well, if everything aligns itself, we'll enter a trade. Let's jump right into BYDFI. BYDFI is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you'd want is offered on BYDFI. We just recently made an Ethereum trade. It was a very easy one. I wish they would show the, the buying opportunity. I mean, I was just trading around with like 20 bucks because I had just withdrew money here, but I have just recently refunded my account. So we have a little over $1,000 now. And when you 10X that, like we did with this little profit here, we'll be trading around with 10 grand, so it'll be goes a really long way with this. So I'm looking to enter another trade here. We bottomed off, we became oversold. I'm hoping we could enter, put a trailing stop loss up because that is something offered on BYDFI, which not many exchanges do. And with that trailing stop loss, hopefully we can capitalize on, potential profit to the upside. I think we're looking really good for a swing to the upside here. So I want to post some more trades on here for you guys to follow along with here. So after today's video, I may consider entering a trade, or we'll try to get that justification by the end of today's video as I kind of look at things with you. But where are we? I want to show you guys. Oh, so back to BYDFI here. You can see BYDFI has a couple of cool things. Maybe they got rid of it. It's very possible they got rid of. They used to offer $8,100. Nope, here it is. New user bonus benefits up to $8,100. So free bonus cryptocurrency to those that sign up with the link down in the description below. I'll keep you guys posted when they do update their next promo. They have or promotion going on. They have XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum here, which is what we're going to probably enter on a trade very soon, to be honest with you. But moving forward from BYDFI, down in the description below, check it out if you haven't already. Moving forward from that, looking at Solana and these other cryptos. So the reason I think we could be pretty much ready to enter a trade, I mean, even like Solana looks like a possible buying opportunity. We have, for starters, uptrend. This is big. If I delete this, you can see we do have what appears to be a new uptrend starting. Then throw in the fact that we're trading at like 37 on the 4-hour charts and trading at like 50 on the daily charts. Tons of uptrend potential here. We might even be able to extend this. No, maybe. I think that might be a possibility. Let's see it on here. Yeah, it certainly is possible. Let's remove some of these lines to make things a little bit easier. Might just remove this and this for right now, and then we can extend this up to here and here for the breakout. But you can kind of see we're coming back down to support here. Again, there's a good chance that this is the floor. There really is a good chance that this could be the floor. It's crazy to think that, but something along the lines of that, where we've had numerous retests before. But with us rebounding off moving average, there's a very good chance we could, very nicely rebound. We just had a major flash crash, so to see a little bit of rebound to the upside would be phenomenal here. XRP could be rebounding back up, but Ethereum, this one is where I think looks the best because we just fell from where we were at like 48.40 all the way down to 43.20, bouncing back up to 45. Yeah, there might be like an hourly downtrend here, and even that looks a little unrealistic here, but there could be some sort of downwards correction, like, some sort of downtrend like this, but I think we're through it, if anything. And I think with the way these look, with us rebounding nicely, consistently off supports here, that there's a chance this could now see a nice little rebound as well. I don't think we're going to break through it. I think we're going to have a nice positive reaction. So I might enter a trade in a little bit after this video and buy in on it here. Bitcoin as well looks okay. Again, fell all the way down. Like you got to understand, we just came off of a major correction here. So to see a little bit of rally isn't like surprising. It wouldn't not happen. To expect this to take place seems like the fair thing to kind of infer here after seeing the way these markets are in this descending broadening wedge here. We have a beautiful reversal doji candle. So I really do believe that we could see a nice strong, uptick on this here. We did just collapse. So we just came off a major run to the downside. We are so oversold even on the 4-hour that I do believe we could rebound very nicely and swing up. Same thing with Vong. Vong looks ready, more ready than ever. Same thing with the stock market. Start to see maybe some more upticks to the upside here. So who knows? But I really do think that's what's going to happen. But with that being said, guys, that's pretty much going to, end today's video. I think we're going to go in for an entry point here because even if you drew a downtrend, we're through it. So that looks really good. So I really do think we're going to see a little rebound off here, which we'll take advantage of. And I'll enter that trade in a little bit on here. I guess I'll set these lines up for the time being. We can enter, you can see the trading view version, which is what I prefer. Extend down that volume here. We can get the lines back on. And in my opinion, it really does look like a bottom was made. Look at that. I mean, we're clearly bouncing off that support. And then we do have some downtrends. I mean, this was the easy one to buy into. We knew this. This was a beautiful descending fractal. We hit support. We exploded. But now, again, maybe there was a downtrend here. But it looks like we are trying to break through it. It looks like we have, short term at least. You can see even with this little guy, so it's not aggressive at all, but it is on the bottom here. So I likely think we could expect to see some sort of rally to the upside here. Candle probably closes pretty soon. Maybe we'll wait an hour. We have an hour and 7 minutes left to kind of confirm. If we can confirm closure exactly where we are in an hour, I'm going to enter this trade and long it, because I do believe that this would be a very easy buy-in opportunity. But with that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and also you can easily set up a limit order, probably closer to like maybe $4,600 to enter. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.